What's going on, Raw family? This is Mir 2 Raw Reactions, and today we're going to be talking about Tylil James and the Jordan Pauline situation. And I'll be honest with y'all, it's not looking too good for Tylil, man. He got accused of SAing another streamer named Jordan Pauline at the Streamer Awards after party, which was on December 6th. Jordan Pauline came out with the story on December 10th. Police are now doing investigations on it, but there is not an open case yet. So right now we're just waiting. It's a waiting game to see if they find evidence, to see what the next steps are. We don't know. But from the clips, from what she's saying to how he responded, it's not looking good for him. The Clover Boys for the past year have not been doing so well. You got Dez crashing out over stupid stuff. He a grown ass man, excuse my language, he a grown man crashing out for no reason. You got freaking Rakai dressing in dresses. He's 16 years old, dressing in dresses, doing whiteface. You got Tylil with this situation. The only chill dudes is really Ray and Reggie. And I think Punga's part of AMP. I might be wrong on that. I think Punga's part of the Clover Boys too. But Dez, Tylil, Rakai, bro, I don't know what y'all doing, bro. So with that being said, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. More bangers on the way. Let's get into this video and let's get into this clip. Let's see what Jordan Pauline has to say.
Sexually assaulted at a party, a streamer award party. And not only that, it's by somebody that you guys fucking love. And I'm tired, bro. I'm fucking tired, guys. I'm fucking tired, guys. Like, literally. People are evil and malicious. And like, people think they can do anything. Like anything. I'm literally like so disappointed in people because I think people are good people, and I always give people the benefit of the doubt. And they're evil. They're fucking evil, bro. And I'm done streaming. I'm done doing this shit, bro. And this is gonna be my last stream. Because people are fucking evil. And it's always gonna be sides being chosen on. And I'm tired. I'm literally tired, you guys. I don't deserve being treated like I'm nothing.
So as you guys saw from what we just watched so far, she's coming on there. She seems distraught. She's very sad. She's coming in crying, talking about the situation. We haven't heard the story yet, right? If this did happen to her, I hope that she gets the justice she deserves. I hope that whoever did this to her, if Tylil did it to her, that he gets put behind bars for a very long time. And like she said, there's going to be people choosing sides. So I'm going to give you the 3 different point of views that people are going to be taking, okay? Or sides that people are going to be taking. The first one, after they watch this video of this clip of her telling the story, they're automatically going to believe her. They're going to say that Tylil did it, he needs to go to jail, and that he's an SA offender, and that he's weird, and he's a new Diddy. Okay, that's the first point of view. Second point of view, that she has consent regret, meaning that she consented to it, but she regrets doing it because she was drunk, and that Tylil has a girlfriend. And Tylil, if you have a girlfriend and you did this, bro, what are you doing, bro? Why are we cheating on our girlfriends, bro? You can't be doing that. And another thing, yo, this is for the men out there, bro. Y'all can't be sleeping with no drunk woman, bro. I don't care what no one say. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm too paranoid. It turns me off. I can't trust you. I can't trust you. You can't trust a person that can't control how much they drink when they're out and about partying in technically unsafe environments if they have no one with them that's really close with them, watching them or being with them. Like, you can't trust people like that, bro. I'm not dealing or sleeping with anybody that cannot control their drinking. If they come at me drunk, bro, I'm good, bro. I don't want to deal with you. And Tylil should have had people in his circle telling him that from the jump before he even got into this. So I don't know what he's on. Like, bro is wilding right now. Like, you should not, even if it was consensual, bro, you put yourself in a very bad situation now because she was drunk. And if she is lying, which I'm not saying she's lying, if she is lying, it's gonna be harder to prove that now. What are you doing, bro? You got a girlfriend. If you did do it, you got a girlfriend, and she's drunk. You shouldn't be dealing with no drunk woman. Let them be sober. Let them be in their right mind, so you don't get yourself in these freaking situations. All right. So the second, oh my God, the stuff like this really makes me mad, guys. The second point of view people are gonna take is that Tylil is innocent. He didn't do it at all. She's lying. Consent regret, right? And there's a third point of view. This is my point of view, okay? If you take the first or second point of view from watching this clip, you're wrong. If you think that he didn't do it and that she's lying and she has consent regret, you're wrong. If you think that she's telling the truth and that he did do it, you're wrong. Because what I'm taking is, I don't know. There's not enough evidence to prove that he did do it. There's not enough evidence to say that he didn't do it. We do not know. I hate when the internet and y'all do this, bro. Y'all come on the internet talking about something. He did it. She needs justice. He didn't do it. Consent regret. You don't freaking know, bro. Stop acting like y'all niggas know. Y'all do not know what's going on behind the scenes or what actually happened. Y'all were not there. So stop acting like y'all were there. There's a police investigation going on right now. She did go to the police about it. We're going to see it later in this video. She did go to the police about it. Those are the 3 point of views. You guys should be taking the point of view to where you do not know if it's true or not. If it is true, I hope she gets the justice she deserves. I hope Tylil gets the book from the judge. If she's lying, I hope Tylil gets justice too. Because this isn't something light. This is very, very serious. This can last on his name even if he didn't do it for a very long time. This could affect his brand deals. This could affect his business, which is streaming, his brand. It can affect that. He could lose fans from this, even if he didn't do it. He could lose his relationship because you're lying, if you are lying. So I hope he gets justice too if you're not telling the truth. But if you are telling the truth, I hope you get the justice you deserve. I hope he gets the book thrown at him because you don't deserve that. Okay? I want to break something down real quick, and I want you guys to think about this as we go into this video a little bit longer, okay? She said that she got assaulted at the streamer award party, okay? That party, there was a lot of people in there. So when was it happening? When did it happen? How did it happen? We need to know that, okay? How did he coerce you to doing that? Or the police need to know that. How did he coerce you? Where did it happen? Was there anyone else around? Were there any witnesses? Because the way you're talking, it doesn't seem like there's any witnesses. We don't know where it happened. We don't know how he did it. All I know is that you were drunk and he essayed you. But you have to tell more to the story for people to actually believe you. Leave your story. I'm just being honest. I'm not saying I don't believe you, but I'm not saying I do believe you. I don't believe neither of y'all because I don't know. But in order to get people to believe you, you have to give more specific details. You don't have to go too deep into it, guys. She's been traumatized. If this is true, she's been traumatized. So, of course, the story is not going to sound right the first time around because she's still processing it. The streamer award after party happened on December 6th. She's talking about this on December 10th. That's only 4 days. So you guys got to give her time. But if you're Jordan, if you're going to tell the story, you got to talk about how it happened. How did he coerce you to doing it? Where did it happen? And if there were any witnesses, did anyone else see it? And if they did, why didn't they try to stop it? Because there were a lot of people at that after party. Let's keep getting into the video.
And I'm really like trying my best to not be, like, I want to save people in their careers and shit. And like, but what about me? Like, what about my feelings? What about how I feel? And not everyone is your friend. And you guys love these people so much. You guys fucking love these people so much. And as a woman, you always get exiled. And it doesn't matter how I dress, you guys. You guys know I'm asexual. I keep my body to myself for a reason. I am a temple. I do not share myself with people, especially if I don't know them. And it's really unfair to me because I feel like I make sure that everyone is in a good position and they feel good and like, everything was innocent. And I don't care how drunk somebody is. You should never take advantage of them. My phone was stolen and broken. I had no way to get home. And I was assaulted, you guys, by someone that you guys all love. And I'm so tired of this streaming shit. And I'm done, bro. He taped me. The reason why he stopped anyway is because I started boohoo crying, you guys. I was crying. And he taped me as I'm crying like this. He was like, why are you crying? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, because like I didn't want to and he's like, oh, well, I'm going to talk to you again. I'm like, I don't care if you talk to me again. It doesn't matter if you talk to me again. It's the simple fact of like me not wanting to even go down that route because you have a fucking girlfriend. This isn't the first time I've been assaulted. but this is the first time I've been assaulted by someone popular and famous, I guess. And they think I'm not going to say anything because of who they are and who they know and what they do. But like I said, this is somebody you guys support. I hate men.
All right, so we're getting deeper into the story. She says that she was taping her, probably meaning recording her, and she said that she was boohoo crying. She said that he asked why she was crying, and she didn't really say how she responded. You see what I'm saying? Like, the story is all over the place right now, that it's hard to really follow and understand what it is that's actually happening, right? All we know for sure, according to what she's saying, is that he SA'd her, but we really don't know what transpired or what happened, right? That's why the story seems a little bit iffy coming from an outside looking in. I'm not choosing sides here, okay? I don't do that nonsense. I keep things very unbiased. I don't play around with that. If you're not gonna give me the facts, I don't know what to tell you. But from what we're hearing, what we're listening to, she's more so venting about the situation. This isn't really a story about what's actually happening. You guys understand what I'm trying to say? Like, right now she's just saying, I was boohoo crying, I was drunk, my body's a temple. You see what I'm saying? She's talking to her fan base or the people watching her, and she's telling them like, yo, like, this really negatively affected me. But the story isn't really making sense right now because she's venting. So I would say personally that if she comes back out to talk about it more, then we can start getting into the nitty gritty. But right now, I ain't gonna lie, it's not looking good for Tylil, bro. Oh, and let's be honest, today's society, they're always gonna side with the woman for the most part when situations like this happen. That's why as a man you have to be careful and you have to be smart, and why you shouldn't be sleeping with no freaking drunk woman. You freaking it. Oh, I don't understand y'all. I don't understand y'all niggas. Y'all making good money, y'all successful, y'all doing what y'all supposed to be doing for the most part when it comes to your job. Why are you sleeping with drunk women? You have a girlfriend at home. If this is true, what are you doing? You shouldn't be dealing with no drunk woman anyway. Y'all as men gotta have some type of moral standing, bro. Some type of foundation where you're like, I will never do this in this situation if this were to happen. Like, I'm not, certain things I'm just not doing, because it makes you look like a weirdo. And certain things you cannot, even if it's not true, certain things is gonna be on your name for a minute. People live and forget, or don't bring stuff up no more. Things fall off, yes, but I'm trying to tell you, dude, this is gonna be on your name for a minute, even if you didn't do it. And you have to deal with the consequences of that. And I'm hoping for your sake, Tylil, bro, I hope you didn't do it, bro. I really do. I really hope that she's lying, that she has regret, because if you did, it's over. This is what I'm saying. People are gonna automatically choose her side. She's not even giving a full story yet. Right now she's venting. It's already looking bad on your name, and she hasn't even told a detailed story. So imagine when she gets back right, if this were true, and she tells the whole story from beginning to end, how it happened, how you coerced her. She's saying you broke her phone and that she had to find a ride back home. Like, people are emotional. They don't think. So the way I'm thinking is, okay, if that were true, why didn't she ask for help or get help from people at the party? Right? But then people could respond and say she's traumatized, she's not thinking straight, she's drunk. So that's a true statement too. So how did she get a ride home? Right? There's all these questions that we have to ask that the internet doesn't ask. That's why I don't like the internet. That's why I didn't even want to really do this video, because some of y'all just don't freaking think. Y'all just go based off your emotions and based off what everyone says. You got to stop doing that. Look at the facts. Look at what is the cards that's been dealt to you, and see how you could play them. Meaning, look at the information given, take it in, think on it, and break it down. Stop going into it with your emotions because of something that happened to you, or certain experiences that you've dealt with, or just because of who you like. It don't matter. In these type of situations, it don't matter. So think about what I said. Let's get back into the video.
I'm technically going to become, y'all thought I was asexual before. I'm completely, I hate men. Look at all these no caller IDs. I've been getting harassed. I already said it, guys. I already said it. Like, we've already talked about this already. We already talked about who it is. Whoever caught it, but I'm not going to say it because I still have to make sure my integrity and whatever the fuck else is secure. And then I will say the name of who it was fully. I already showed y'all the call log, chat. Y'all already know. If you already know y'all can say it in the chat, but I'm not going to say it out my mouth because niggas is trying to blackmail me and shit already. Like, I don't have time for it. Like, that's why I said I'm done with the streaming shit, because niggas thinking collab streams is going to do something for me.
Tylil, she got call logs of you calling her about 6 times on her phone. Now, I didn't see the dates or when you called her, but the story she's portraying and what she's showing isn't a good look for you. I know behind the scenes, y'all, them boys are saying something to you, like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, I know for a fact, somebody in the goddamn house saying something to you, like, what's wrong with you? And they trying to be supportive and help you out at the same time, and they probably believe you because you're their boy, like, praying like you didn't do it. Like where I'm at now, like, I pray that you didn't do this, bro. I'm praying to God that you did not do this, because it's not gonna only affect you, it's gonna affect the Clover boys because they're associated with you, and it's gonna affect the MP too, bro. So I'm praying that you did not do this. But she's showing call logs. She's saying you broke her phone, bro. Oh my God, man. Like, why get yourself in a situation like this? Was it worth it? Let's see what he has to say about this. I think that if he did respond, and I'm about to show you guys the clips. The way he responded, though, I didn't like, because if he was smart enough, he would have known that she didn't give enough details, and he could have told his story. Now I'm saying he probably could have lied, but I'm saying he could have told the truth about it. If he didn't do it, he could have told the story and be like, yo, I didn't even sleep with her. Like, this is what happened. She tried to push up on me. So I did this, and then she started tripping. If that's what happened, you could have capitalized on that, on the fact that she wasn't really giving out a lot of information to tell the truth, or in this case, your truth. I don't like using that, but it would be your truth, because there's not enough evidence to prove whether you did it or not, and then there would be equal grounding. But you didn't do that. Let me show you what he said instead.
Coming in here looking for any responses, looking for me to add on to any drama. Please just see your way out. Please see your way out. See your way out. See your way out. See your way out. It's Christmas. Like, it's a wonderful time of the year. It's a wonderful time of the year. Go be with your families. Go be with your friends. Go be with your loved ones. Go get some good food. Get some eggnog. You feel what I'm saying? Kick it.
So understanding that you want to stay positive in this situation, because I can only imagine how you're feeling right now, getting accused of this, especially if you didn't do it, right? Especially if you didn't do it, you're claiming you didn't do it, right? That's what we're gonna go with until the evidence comes out. I'm not saying she's lying, but if he said he didn't do it, as of right now, he didn't do it till there's more proof. Right? You're innocent till proven guilty. At least that's how it's supposed to be. But you didn't say anything, which is smart but dumb at the same time. It's smart from a legal standpoint, and I'm glad the route that you took. You didn't say anything, right? But to the internet and to the people that are watching you, stuff like that, it just don't seem right. Right? From the internet's perspective, it's just like, she's saying this. Doesn't even sound like a full story, but you're not gonna speak about it either, right? From my perspective, from my point of view personally, I personally think that you could have said something like, what she's saying isn't true. I'm not getting too deep into it right now. I'm talking to lawyers. I'm doing something to prove that I'm innocent. That's what I think you should have said. I don't think you should have went into too much detail about it, but you should have been like, yo, I'm handling it. Y'all gonna see the truth in a little bit. I got y'all. Right? Just to stand on business, just to be like, yo, I did not do that. Because when you don't do that and you sort of deflect and you're like, why y'all asking me about this? Don't ask me about this. Be positive. It seems off, bro. You didn't have to get into detail. You didn't have to tell the story, but let niggas know, let folks know, like, yo, like, I'm handling it, bro. I ain't do it, but I'm handling it, bro. Y'all gonna see. Let niggas know that you standing on that shit like you didn't do it. That's the only issue. You did go on social media. He did post on social media in the story that he never did that to anyone. I'll show that in just a second, but you should have came in there a little bit stronger without giving too much detail. You could have been like, bro, I got lawyers on deck. You know what I mean? I ain't do it. I don't know what the hell she talking about. That's not even how it happened. Y'all gonna find out soon. I just can't speak to her right now because I gotta move a certain way. Blase, blase, blase. That's how you should have came at the situation. And for the internet, I'm gonna tell y'all this one more time. Stop acting like y'all know when y'all don't know. Y'all, certain things y'all just not gonna know. You can have an opinion, you can have a feeling, but you do not know. So stop coming on freaking Facebook. Stop going on YouTube. Stop going on TikTok. Stop going on Instagram and saying stupid shit. Cause y'all don't know. And it makes y'all look so stupid. Has Tylil did something weird in the past? Yes, he has. Here's the clip.
Relax. Wait, hold on, wait.
But at the same time, you do not know, and you need to go with that. Stop trying to make it seem like he's innocent. Stop trying to make it seem like she's wrong. Stop choosing sides when y'all don't know, because it's just a biased opinion at this point, and that's not how you move when it comes to certain stuff like this. There's people's lives on the line when it comes to stuff like this. His life is basically on the line. His whole life could go bye-bye just like that for this, and vice versa. If she's lying, her reputation, stuff like that, could go down the drain. This is serious. This isn't a game. This isn't something that you just go around saying this is what he did. You don't know, so shut up. Shut up about it until you get more information, or if you're gonna come at it from an unbiased perspective. Because if you're on her side, if you're on his side, if you're on any side besides the side that I don't know, I'm waiting for more evidence, you're wrong. And if you disagree with me, I don't care about your feelings. Put it in the comments below, because we could go toe to toe. You don't want to do this with me if you're not an intellectual. Don't do it. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this, okay? I showed you the clips of Jordan Pauline, what she had to say. I broke that down for you. I showed you the clip of Tylil and what he had to say. I broke that down for you. So this is what I'm gonna say, okay? You guys have to start coming at things from an unbiased perspective when there's no evidence or proof to prove what one or the other person is saying. Stop choosing sides. Stop making it seem like you know everything when you don't, because you don't. The truth will reveal itself soon. I promise you that. We've seen it with Diddy. We've seen it with R. Kelly. We've seen it with all these famous people that think that they could get away with things when you can't. Right? The seeds that you plant, you're gonna sow. You're gonna reap what you sow. So if he did do it, he's gonna reap the consequences. If she's lying, she's gonna reap the consequences for lying. All right, and that's the side I'm taking. I'm not here to take sides and start drama. I don't do that. I go for the facts. I give you guys the facts. I give you guys the breakdown, and I allow you guys to make the decision for yourself. So you have to choose whether or not you're gonna believe her, you're gonna believe him, or you're just gonna accept the fact that you don't know. I cannot do that for you. All right, Raw family, Mirror to Raw. This is who I am. I keep shit real, raw, RAW. That's why I'm Mirror to Raw, raw, real, straight to the point. Don't sugarcoat nothing. Tell the truth, nothing but the truth, and we never lie in this joint. You hear me? No cap. So if you like how I'm coming, if you want to be a part of that crew, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to comment. If you disagree with me, comment. If you like what I'm saying, comment. If you got anything else on your mind that you want to talk about, comment. If you want me to get better at certain things, comment, like, comment, and subscribe, bro, so I can keep pushing these videos out for y'all, man. This ain't easy. I be taking notes. I be having to do breakdowns. I be having to think outside the box to try to look outside looking in and see how everyone's coming at this situation, right? So that's what I'm here for. If you want to join the family, bro, subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all soon. All right, stay safe, think critically, keep the distractions to the left, you know what I mean, keep the grind to the right, and you know how we coming. I'm gonna catch y'all soon.